Those people inspire you because they're so driven. It's energetic. It's like that vibration rubs off. Honestly, the frequency that they're on is like, man, I'm trying to get there. Like, I'm pumped. I'm pumped watching you be great. As a series to just bring some hope and just inspiration into all of our lives. You know, with everything going on, it's so easy to just be down, and it's very hard to find a silver lining a lot of times. And I just want to curate a platform that brings inspiration. Hey y'all, it's your girl Funmi-Layo. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure to like this video if you haven't already, because it helps other people to see the video, and make sure to subscribe because we have awesome content on this channel. Today I'm coming to you guys with a new series called Finding Inspiration. I just want to do this as a series to just bring some hope and just inspiration into all of our lives. You know, with everything going on, it's so easy to just be down, and it's very hard to find a silver lining a lot of times. And I just want to curate a platform that brings inspiration. Obviously, I'm still going to be doing my other lifestyle content, but use this as a platform to bring something uplifting to you guys to help inspire you for the rest of the week. You know, I used to do interviews, and I still want to do them in the future, but I think I had titled one of my interviews Finding Inspiration because it's along the similar themes of being inspired by other people's lives. But I think when I start resuming doing interviews in the future, I'll probably call it something else. But this will just be a series that we will, by God's grace, do every week, right? Let me know if you guys have a preference as to what week you want this to be done. But it's just gonna be a curation of content of like one or maybe two things, or events or podcasts, or like something somebody did, or like a book or something to inspire somebody. And you guys can suggest things to me. You can comment them down below. You can message me on IG, on Instagram, and just let me know. Like, you can let me know like, hey, this is something I would suggest for the next Finding Inspiration. And it's just, I also see so much dope content. There's so many dope content creators out here, and also just to spotlight like things that could really inspire people, or just in general, like just different things that could make people happy or uplift them or provoke thought or something, you know? So today, the Finding Inspiration topic is Beyonce. Beyonce in general, and we can narrow in a little bit on Black is King. Well, I haven't seen the whole thing, but I've seen some of it. And I was tearing up. At Brown Skin Girl. And I was like, oh my goodness, like, it's just, it touched my heart. It really touched my heart. And Beyonce is so inspiring because of the way that she is able to inspire people by simply living in her purpose, living in her truth, and living in from what it looks like from the outside, and living in alignment, right? It's gifted. It's like, it just seems like this lady, obviously we know that she works so hard, but you could just tell, like, bruh, it seems like this is what she's meant to do with her life. And just by seeing somebody just live so authentically within their purpose and work hard and demonstrate a type of consistency and perseverance, and like a work ethic that challenges, you know, the limits that we see for ourselves, by pushing herself so far, it inspires us to be like, oh, maybe I can go harder. You know what I mean? Because it's just like, wow, I don't even want to be a singer or a dancer, but when I see her doing her thing, I'm like, no, let me just what can I kill? Or not even to do what she's doing, but what in my life can I put in that work to be tip top at? You know, even from homecoming days, bringing homecoming for the Coachella performance, the amount of work and the dedication that it took for her to put on that one show, practicing for how long, putting in the work, you know what I mean, to really come out on top. And just her shining in such a phenomenal way and just really living in her life is very inspiring. It's very inspiring. And I feel like that is the mark of a leader, not just a leader, but that is the mark of somebody, you know, living in alignment. To me, is when they make you want to do whatever you have in mind, or whatever you're passionate about. They make you want to do better. They make you want to be a better person. You know, they push you. You know, them pushing themselves pushes you to want to be more and put more on the plate. Like if you think about, like, even with the Michael Jordan documentary, honestly, I don't want to play ball. I don't want to be a professional WNBA player. I don't want to do none of that. But I'm over here thinking like, oh man, like what can I do? I was telling my brother, I was like, man, I want to do some jumping jacks, or I want to do some do some sort of workout, or do something like film. I want to do something, because those people inspire you because they're so driven. Yeah, that's the word. They're driven, and it's energetic. It's like that vibration rubs off. Honestly, the frequency that they're on is like, man, I'm trying to get there. Like I'm pumped watching you be great, you know? And so yeah, she's phenomenal. Let's talk more specifically at Black is King. I know some people are saying it's demonic, and that there's some like stuff in there that's wrong. I really don't know about all that. I don't know about, I can't even speak to that. But all I can speak to is what I saw and what I interpreted from what I saw. And I liked it. I thought it was super dope. Apparently there's some symbolism that's problematic to some people, but it was dope. And the colors, like the colors and just the artistry, it was art. It was a work of art. It wasn't just something that she just threw together. It was like, you could tell it's well thought of. You can tell it's a dope team behind it. Literally, you can tell that it was just curated from start to finish, every intricate detail. The colors were just huge. I feel like the colors really brought together the whole thing stylistically, with the music, and then with the way that they edited the videos, and just the movement and the storytelling. Oh my gosh, the storytelling with the beauty. And it just meant so much to me that she put people like, you know, y'all know I'm African, I'm Nigerian, you know, Funmi-Layo, obviously. And it just to seeing like people that look like me, like I'm seeing other people on there, and not just being African, but other people who are like, obviously the lighting, a lot of light is on me, but as a dark-skinned Black woman, just like seeing people that look like me, like that side, the brown-skinned girl made me tear up, because I didn't realize how much the representation means. It really does mean a lot. I didn't even know, you know what I mean? Like, well, I knew, but I also, I don't know, it hit me. Maybe it was the mood I was in. I was also on my period, but I was tearing up. I was like, wow, like this just means so much that she's like, you know, putting all these different faces and everything like that, you know, and just different types of beauty. I feel like the representation of different types of beauty on the screen is so important. And for Beyonce, who everybody, you know, sees as the pinnacle of beauty, to be saying like, hey, this is also beautiful, this is also beautiful, and just grouping everybody together, you know, I was just like, yeah, this is dope. Like just embracing. And I love the embracing of African culture. I loved it, you know, I loved it. And when I talked to my mom was for it too. She was like, man, you know, this is great, you know, bigging up African creators and like involving them in the whole thing, because, you know, we are great, we're dope people. And to get that representation, I loved it, because I'm like, yes, the world can see the dopeness that I've seen, because I grew up, you know, watching, you know, I grew up very Nigerian, very much Nigerian household, you know what I mean? So it's like, I'm seeing all the dope stuff that, like, you know, just the dope creativity of my people, and just seeing it really, the traditions, and like, I don't even know if you would say traditions, but just like the culture. I'm just seeing that culture represented, and it makes me happy. It makes me so happy. And like the embracing and the unity of it all, like, you know, we're all Black, we're all one. And I love like that unity that I was seeing on screen. And I feel like it's important. It's very important. It's very important, especially in these times, to know that, you know, we're one. We are one, yo. We are one. And I just love the colors. I like her team. One thing that lady can do is she can hire a good team, because they put together just a creative project. Super dope. It made me want to like go in and just like be greater, and just like, you know, do be the best person I can be. And yes, eventually I will watch the full thing. But yeah, no, Beyonce, she's something. She's fire. She is fire. But yes, you guys, I will talk to you guys next time. This was just today's finding inspiration, talking a little bit about Black is King, and talking about Beyonce, and just living in alignment, living in your purpose, and really just living in your light, and how that just ends up shining on others and making others want to be good, and you end up impacting others without, you know, Beyonce hasn't told us like her life story, but yet we're just like so invested, because she's inspiring us, you know? So yes, you guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you guys next time. Bye.